Welcome to a new year of coffee on a Tuesday and vlog. This is gonna be late. I'm sorry. 45? So I have a reason why the vlog is late this week, and that reason is, of course, Downton Abbey. I thought I would just see what the fuss was about this thing, so, I just put on one episode. That was going to be it. But then...
I didn't have to marry him, you know.
And then...
Months ago, before I left, Vera said we needed rat poison, and I bought it.
And then...
What am I sitting on?
A swivel chair.
So I lost track of time, okay? Oh, the crawlies! Watching the show episode by episode, though dangerous to my day-to-day responsibilities, gave me a sense of the show's broader narrative formula. The show seems to follow this pattern. Desire, 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 giving into that desire, then dealing with the consequences, negative or positive, from giving into that desire, and then starting the process all over again with a new set of initial conditions. Is this what our lives are really like? After all, we are creatures of desire. Each day we're pushed and pulled by our desire for things, for status, for people, for pleasure. Small pleasures, feelings of pleasure, are the easiest to obtain. It's why we drink coffee or alcohol. It's why we do drugs or lose ourselves in upstairs, downstairs British drama. Smith! Our desires for more sustained pleasure, for status or knowledge, take time to achieve. We stave off the fulfillment of more immediate pleasures if we can to work for something greater. These greater desires we often seek to justify to other people. We tell them about our plans. Yet in that process, which may take months or years, we're learning and growing all the time, and our desires often change. Sometimes we realize that we don't want what we originally set out to achieve. We want something new. But all the time and energy we've put into our now defunct desires, and all the people we've told about them, and the desire itself, repeated so many times that it's entangled in our personalities, makes any change very hard. Here we are at the first step of the Downton Abbey formula. Subversive desire begins to grow within our already organized life. Organized by ourselves, by others, by our social class, until the pressure becomes too great and we give in, and open the door to both our desire and the consequences that come from action. Sometimes, actually almost all the time, in fact, giving into new desires is a gamble. We're gambling what we have for what we want, and we may come out a loser on both counts. Downton Abbey shows us that the risk for those with means is not nearly as great as it is for those without, though neither can seem to resist giving in at least once in a while. Both the upper and lower classes, in our case the great middle class, must face the truly absurd truth that our short lives are constrained by arbitrary rules we ourselves made up and agreed to. Many of our best desires go unfulfilled. The desires made to expand us, to open us, the desire to live unimpeded in a world of impediments. Well, that's sad to think about. Maybe I can cheer myself up with the first episode of Breaking Bad.